Hello, Leslie. Hello, kids. This is a kitten that Larry got on the film, the one that we sent to you, I believe. Larry's playing with the deal.
That's all right. He ain't hurting it.
We wanted to get a few feet taped tonight. Sorry that we took so long to get this taped and back to you.
How did you like the film?
Oh, I liked it. I've seen it once all the way through, and the second time part of the way through, the third time almost all the way through. Just a minute.
Louise has got to go corner the cat. She keeps playing with the camera while I'm taking pictures.
And this is a mother cat. This is a kid. She hates her two kids. Every time they get close to her, she either tries to get up as high as she can, or she starts hissing at them.
She's a typical mother.
She don't like staying overnight, but since in the morning we're gonna go south down to my mom's and dad's and visit with them a while, and it's raining outside, we wanted to make her stay in so that she'll have plenty of food and something warm to snuggle up against. As Leonard is filming this, Nuisance got in the lap with him. Can you film it on Nuisance a minute, Leonard?
No, I can't get up that close.
You want to get him? See if I can get a
No.
good picture of him?
You can get a good picture whenever you take it with me.
Okay.
We're gonna go down to Louise's folks. Where are you going?
Right here to get my drink.
We're going down to Louise's folks tomorrow and spend 2 or 3 days down there. Her mother's real bad sick, and her dad, he got Alzheimer's disease, and there ain't too much left of him. But they're just about finished down there. So we're going down, and she's going to see if she can help her mother out, get back on her feet. If we stay down there 2 or 3 days, maybe. If we can stand it that long.
My dad, he has no controls over his kidneys, over his bowels. She's constantly washing clothes, and she said it was nothing unusual for her to wash 6 to 8 loads of clothes each day, full loads. Then she has a cooking to do for my blind brother, my dad, and herself. And then sometimes my older brother comes and she fixes food for him. And they like to mix up whole milk and powdered milk together and drink it, so it won't be as many calories and won't be as much fat in the milk. My brother has high cholesterol and a lot of fat in his system, and the doctor wants him to lose some weight and get his cholesterol down. So drinking the powdered milk mixed with regular milk does help reduce the cholesterol in it. And my oldest brother, he died in January of this past year. And the second time we went down the first time we went down after my brother hadn't been dead very long, and it seemed like it was really hard on Mama just to talk about him.
Yeah, I think I'll let Louise take a picture of me for a while. I can say my piece there before we run out of film on this thing. Turn that light on behind you. Just give it more light as well. Get me?
I got you. See if you can get Nuisance to come in.
Where is it?
Nuisance!
Nuisance! Nuisance! Swing over and take a picture of old Goldie laying up there.
What's Goldie at?
Where she's always at.
There's Goldie. She's took over a bookshelf. If there's anything in the space where she's laying at as I point this camera, she will knock it all down. So we have our Bible sitting over there, plus some other books, reference books concerning the Bible. I believe there's about 3 or 4 Bibles over there, and then a couple of reference books, and then some other books that I thought Lindy and Larry Jr. might enjoy reading when they get old enough, and I hate to throw them away. This is in the front room, and as you can see, the bookcase is a mess.
All right, get back to me.
That's my chair that I sat in that I'm showing you. The lady that made that scarf cover that I'm showing you lived to be 99 years old, and she made that when she was 90 years old. And there's our lamp there, and Leonard's drink. Whoops, here comes Leonard. Can you smile?
Yeah, I smile. Ain't got my teeth in. Ask her if she noticed the slim, trim shape. No gut.
He has very little belly now.
I lost all that nice weight. Getting to be a slim, trim looking chick,
You want your trophy to show her?
I guess.
I'm going to get a trophy here that Leonard won for losing the most weight. Then I'll hand it to him and get it on film. You get it? Read what it says on there, Leonard.
Said a 3-time loser. Tops, Oklahoma, 47, Enid, 1990. That means that I've been married 3 times, and all 3 times it's been losers.
At least that's what Larry says. He wanted to know when his dad was going to get rid of me, since he's a 3-time loser.
I won 2 ribbons, and a cup, and a corsage, and 2 different certificates, and
In the Topsy.
this
Plus
Topsy,
2 medals. 2 medals.
and 2 medals since we've been going to Tops in a year's time, a little over a year. Ask Louise what she's won.
I haven't won nothing. In fact, I weigh 1.5 pounds more than what I weighed when I first started going to Tops.
Just goes to show you who's got willpower and who don't.
I love to eat.
I know it. It is a pretty sexy looking broad there.
Let me get it up close so I can see it. Let's stick it right in front of it.
Get the side view so she can get the boobs.
Okay.
Ask Aaron if he can see the boobs.
Aaron, can you see this?
You see the boobs?
Maybe I got it too close.
It's a statue of a naked woman they gave me. Said I was a 3-time loser. Man, that I lost the most weight in our club for 3 times in a row in 1 year. And each time I'd done it, I got $5 for it also. So I made $15 off of the deal, plus I went and got 2 or 3 fruit baskets that had about $3 a piece in them, in dimes every time we have a meeting.
I must have touched that.
Yeah, must have.
I wonder how much we cut out.
I don't know, but it's back on again, so go ahead.
Show them your trophy in case it cut that off and tell about it. Lastly, somehow I cut the film off, and I want to get this trophy in case you didn't get it. Put it up there closer, Leonard. Okay.
Damn,
Now,
it's right on there now.
now the side view. Now move your finger. Your finger's in the way. He's really proud of that trophy. He won this plaque over here when we went to Oklahoma City. I'll get it down so you can.
She can read it up
Okay.
on there.
I don't know if you can make it out or not. Tops Club. He within about 3 months he lost 25 pounds, and he got that. He got to go up on the stage. He got to sit down in front of the stage, and when it was all over with, there was over 1,500 women there, and about half of them came by and either shook his hand or kissed it on the face. He had lipstick all over his face, and it was on a Saturday night, and when we got home Saturday night, he looked in the mirror and he says, I don't believe I washed my face for a long time.
Worst part of it was they were all fat women. They had, I think, well, about 500 or 600 of them that had made the tops thing.
Yeah, about 500 they said.
Which is down to normal weight. All the rest of them was anywhere from one size on up to a zillion size. There's, out of our group that we went up there, we had 2 men in our group. The other guy, he was king for all of Oklahoma, and I was
losing the most weight.
One for losing the most weight in that period of time from Oklahoma. And that's the reason I got that there citation.
That plaque that I showed you.
We're supposed to go to Hennessy, I think
No,
it is.
Kingfisher.
Kingfisher.
In February.
In February, or January or February. And then later on in the summer, we're supposed to go to Tulsa to a meeting. It's supposed to last 2 days down there. And I had to get a motel for 2 days while we're down there. And last year they paid for the motel and everything for us to stay in it. We'd gone to Oklahoma City for the weekend and had the meeting and everything. And people, it's done great, you know, through the period of their weight loss, say for each month or each 3 months, I think it is, that they have a big area meeting or something. They always give them awards or plaques or something like that there to take and show them how much they appreciate them trying to take off weight and stuff. And
about how many inches were you around the waist before you started losing weight?
60.
And you've lost down to what, about 42?
No.
Not quite 42, about 52?
About 50.
About 50? 10 inches difference.
Yeah, about 10 to 12 inches difference around the waist. I'm feeling a lot better, especially now that I got that weight off and everything. And getting my health back, which I'm very glad of.
He's went from 405 to 332.
And that's less than a year's time, so I think I'm doing pretty good on my weight loss. I just hope I can keep it up. I think last week I lost
pound
and a half, or pound and 3/4, something like that. And as long as I take off instead of putting on, I'll be doing good. Let's see, what else was I going to say? We had a little snow the other day. The only way you knew it snowed is you had to see it coming down, because as soon as it hit, it was gone. And I think up there where Larry's at, they got 2 or 3 inches of snow up there, but we just got a trace of it, and it didn't last or nothing. Louise, she went and got her a job, went to work. She worked one day and called the gal up next morning and told them that she just couldn't make it. She's getting ready to go down and see her mama. Might be gone for a week. And she'd call her when she got back to see if she had a job or not. And I told her she didn't have to go to work. She didn't want to anyhow. She said she wanted to go to work. We're thinking seriously about getting siding put on our house. And they're going to put a 1 inch of styrofoam padding all the way around the outside, and then put the vinyl shingles on over that there, covering over that. So it ought to make the house an awful lot warmer in the winter and a lot cooler in the summer with all that styrofoam around the outside of it there.
Tell them what kind of guarantee you get.
It'll have a 100-year guarantee on parts and labor, and after the 100-year guarantee, whoever has the house or anything, or if it changes hands, and that there, after 100 years, it's got a 50-year guarantee then for the next party that owns the property after that there. So it's actually a 150-year guarantee on the work and siding and everything. So shouldn't have to have anything more done to the house ever. So we've had a new roof put on this here summer, and they'll get all new siding on and everything. Get it paid for, then we'll take and have us a beautiful home, and it'll be ours.
We have what you call life insurance on it. If something happens to Leonard or myself, it is paid up in full.
Let's see what else. Chance to show Gene or Rosie's films yet. We have to
It
wait.
says index on it.
We have to wait until we take the either the VCR over to her place, or wait and catch them whenever her girlfriend's got theirs over there. Bring a film over and show them one of these days. We got some film that we took at the church there, some young boys preaching there at the church, the preacher's son plus a couple other young boys that was preaching in the church there, a sermon, and we wanted to show that to them also. We're going to take that tape also down to her parents' house and show them down there.
We'll get a chance.
Get a chance on it while we're down there. And got all our cats cornered in the house tonight.
Is the light still blinking?
Yeah. We're going to keep them in the house. Here we put out a bunch of feed for them and water, so they'll last for 2 or 3 days. Hope the old mama cat don't whoop up on these 2 young ones' butts. Of course, we got the mama cat that's been spaded, and then we got her 2 babies, which are the
Male.
2 cats, and they're both males. And that mama cat, she gives them hell every time they get within 10 feet of her. She kisses at them, spats at them. And
See the clock above Leonard's head? We got that from a company, and when we got it from the company, Leonard took it out of the box and it was all broke. The glass top at front had came off, and the metal part wouldn't hang, wouldn't stay there, and kind of aggravated me and made me mad. So I found out the phone number and I called the company and told them about the clock. I think we get about $22.54, something like that.
29.
29 plus postage. Anyway, I asked them what they was going to do about it, and I said, well, we'll send you a brand new clock. And I said, what are you going to do with the old clock? What do you want me to do with the old clock? And they said, throw it in the trash. Meanwhile, Leonard was using some Elmer's glue. He glued it all up and hung it above his head. It's been working ever since. We got another clock just like it then in our dining room, and
So we got 2 clocks for
works.
the price of one. Been pretty cold out today here. It's been kind of a rainy out. Misting all day long. It hasn't been hard rain or anything. It rained about, I woke up about 4 o'clock in the morning and I heard it raining hitting the window there in the bedroom, but after that there, it's just been kind of misting all day long. They claim that y'all supposed to be getting some snow up there about this time from this deal.
today is November the 8th, 1990.
That there sure looks bad over in Asia over there.
No, not Asia.
Well, or east or whatever they call it. Over in Arab land. All them there gravel agitators over there. Look like we might have to go over and whip upon us some of them Arabs. Some desert rats. Before it's over with.
Can you hold this for a while? My arm's getting
Yeah.
tired.
I'll take a picture of Louise for a while on there now.
Get you up close so you...
Here.
No, tilt your chin away. Yeah. See, you don't have that triple chin now, Leslie. You can just barely see a double chin. Wanted to show that to you.
Louise is always bragging about how much weight I lost. She's always telling everybody, you know, and bragging about it. She takes them down there at the top there. She acts like an old mother hen over me and everything there. With all them other women around, she's always checking at everything there. Ain't he supposed to get this, or ain't he supposed to get that for doing this or that? I told her, I said, well, why don't you lose some weight so you get something, some kind of recognition or something. And she loves to eat too well, I guess. That and sleep. That there ivy vine that you see behind Louise,
This one.
there, that's that one that Linda bought me the pot and macrame, and we got the plant from Louise's brother dying, and her mother gave it to us when we went down there to visit, and asked me if I'd bring it back up here and keep it. She didn't have room for it, so I told her, I said, all right, I'll bring it up here and put it some of my flowers that I got in plants, and that's what I done. And she told Linda I needed a macrame for, I think it was Father's Day or birthday or something. Anyhow, when Linda came up here, she brought that there macrame and a holder. And so Larry, he put it up for me. So I got my plant hanging there in the doorway now. It's been doing pretty good. I've been pretty lucky, been able to keep it alive.
Which reminds me, I need to water it tonight.
Yeah, she just said that she had to water it before we leave, because it's there next to the stove and it gets dried out pretty quick. We got ceiling fans all in through our house there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 ceiling fans in our house. It keeps the place pretty cool here in the summertime. And you don't have to run the water cooler. And we just turn a ceiling fan on, and it usually keeps it pretty cool in here.
The only time we usually run the the water cooler is if we have company and they sleep in there in the bed. It's kind of hot.
Yeah.
And, but we cut it off right at about the end of July and hadn't used it since, have we?
Yeah.
Just use the ceiling fans.
I really enjoyed seeing this tape, you know, with you and your kids and all on it, and John on it. Hope you and John work out your difficulties, and if not, well, say la vie.
This is iced tea I'm drinking.
Louise, she's drinking again, hitting the jug. Iced tea. Well, I think we're quit on this here. I think we got enough run on it that you ought to get tired of looking at us. And I want to play it back on the recorder to see how it turned out, how it looks. And then we take and run it all the way back. And then whenever we get back, we have a copy made and send it all back to you, your copy of it. All right? We love you, and we enjoyed seeing you, and hope that you can take and come to visit us, or take and make another film later on and send us of you and the kids if you can't get down here to visit us. And we'll try to do the same. I want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, and a Merry Christmas, and, and a Happy New Year. And be good. May the Lord take a liking to y'all.
So long.
Adios, amigos.
This is the flowers that you sent Leonard, Leslie. There's your dad.
And this is your dad sitting behind them. Sure appreciated them. They sure are pretty. Beautiful flowers. Get Louise to go out there and take a picture of the outside of the house, if she will now, so we can get this here film done up. Shut it off. Decide, Louise.
There, I've got it on. Know for sure now. This is the front of the house. Doors on the side there. I'll show you in just a minute. There's our peach tree. Our roof. We had a roof not too long ago. And this is a neighbor's dogs here. The brown van. There's a door we come in at. We're going into the backyard. That's where we planted a lot of tomato vines. House from the back. I just want to get it up close so you could see our bedroom window. And when you were here, we didn't have this barn here. Herschel and Leroy and Leonard and I helped build it. The ice box over there, Leonard's turned into a smoker. When you hear this area right in here was where our chicken pen was. We no longer have a chicken pen there. Here's one over here that a neighbor's using the building. Right there, I think he's got about 5 or 6 chickens now. There's a swing. Leonard wants to put the swing and the top over here by our grapevines. There's a grapevine there. One over there on the fence. Well, Leslie, I hope you and your kids enjoy watching this movie as much as we enjoy watching it. That siding is supposed to be a light blue. That's a good front view of the van. And our water cooler. Our bedroom window. And a rose right there. That's our living room window. Top of our roof. Our door. Well, I'm going to shut this off and while I'm out getting about today.